Friends, good morning. We had discussed about education, we had discussed about democracy, we mentioned about religion but did not discuss. One of the very disturbing facts is this religion, which was supposed to be the tool of peace, making people enlightened, making people aware of good and bad, free of evil and full of joy, has become a tool of politics, exploitation, and tension in the world and the society. We had earlier thought of a combined discussion on education and religion as tools of making human minds and societies, but we discussed education separately, and having seen that enlightened education needs enlightened environment, religion is becoming a necessary discussion. Basically, if we go back to the ancient system, the religion was considered as rules of existence, dharma. It was supposed to have been taught by God Almighty Himself. In fact, even things like yoga were taught by God. Even things like Vedas, Upanishads were directly taught by Creator Himself in one form or the other, and supposed to be the instrument of happiness and living in the world, enjoying the existence. But over the ages, as the times changed from Satyug to Treta to Dwapar to Kalyug, particularly in Kalyug, a large number of new forms of religion took place. Why? We need to understand why this happened. If there was a system which was known as Dharma, Sanatan Dharma was coming from Satyug to Treta and even in Dwapar, then how it is that in Kali Yuga suddenly the need for such a massive change, and not change one but all round, everywhere. It seems that every part of the earth developed one another system of religion which was at conflict with another system. Thus proliferation, multiplication without looking for harmony, peace, which was the goal of religion. That's the one part. Satyuk, the truth was the driver, and hence the words of the wise people prevailed, God prevailed. Treta, some evil emerged here and there, driven by attractions of human senses and worldly desires, but still, Dharma prevailed. Dwapar, this evil increased, not only materialism but power hungry and so called evil minded, tried to control the world, but still, religion does not fragment. People still followed Sanatan Dharma or rules of existence for living. But in Kali Yuga, after certain period, suddenly probably as the explosion of population took place, life and living systems started emerging here and there everywhere. People were disintegrated. The land mass, which was earlier supposed to be a unified land, which you could walk from one end of the earth to the another end of the world, which was inside water, fragmented, and if you go by the theory of drifting islands, the earth broke into a number of segments and five continents and islands and whatnot came into existence. This breaking away of earth mass, separation among the living people and livings, gave birth to various forms of livings and their methods of worshipping God or so-called religions. But still question comes, When enlightenment came, people became educated, came together. This differentiation in variety of religions is still continued. Why? Why people did not look for a universal system, as we had discussed in one of the system on universal pure religion or pure universal religion or Vishwa Nirmal Dharma. Why it did not look for one single form of worshipping and taking care of human being development and evolution by accepting all incarnations as part of God and good of every system being adopted in the universal religion. It did not happen. Even today, when people are supposed to be highly educated, mass media is everywhere churning out. Wise people in all religions understand that God is Almighty One, all are His forms, is still there fighting. Why? Some of the reasons we should not disregard. The first part is ego. Human beings like to see own face. They like to have their own name written somewhere. Hence this ego problem. Identification of the own self with the people is one driver. Unfortunately, people are of all types weak, strong, tall, short, black, white, all types. And some of these people who have all the good things suddenly appreciated by others acquire mass control and become rulers and start dictating own terms, hence giving birth to the dictators, to the kings, and whatnot. Then there were those who thought religion is a power. They advised such kings and queens and dictators to create their own form and declare themselves as God, and hence the plethora of gods came into existence. But in today's world, when democracy has come into existence, people do understand each other, and still the barriers exist. Why? Ego was first. Second, is it that people are looking for a unified system or want to use this system for their own purpose? Selfish motives to use religion for acquiring power, for maintaining hegemony over the people is the second cause. The third, these has become institutions of generating money, amassing wealth, both everywhere, in India, outside. There are temples with billions and billions dollars worth of value. There are mosques, there are churches, and there are other religious places. But leave aside those. A system of called non-governmental organizations or non-profit organizations known as NGOs, all amassing wealth by exploiting people's sensitivities and weaknesses for one cause or the other. Therefore, if we want the world to have a happy existence, if we want people to prosper and live peacefully, we need to understand God is one, Creator is one, religion is only to serve the needs of the people, and if everybody is working towards the same goal, why difference? And hence have a pure universal religion which respects every incarnation, every divine being, every good thing of every religion, and follows universally, openly, in all prayers, worships, activities, and everybody respects everybody's way of living. If this system can come, we probably can have an enlightened religion based on pure universal religion thinking, which will be able to provide humanity a path for peaceful coexistence and an environment for happy, healthy growth and evolution. God bless all. Thank you very much.